Who's Tyler saying funny? Oh, is this another...
Very well.
It was another sloth camp for a moment there. It's going to make
I will
my
help however I can.
dog pee on his tent because it'd be funny. Oh, so that loops around to there. Oh, okay. This must be the man who stole the acorn now.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Are you the thief who took the Grand Oak's acorn? A madman hiding in the forest? Or are you? What are you babbling about? Hold on, you might have some questions.
Questions, questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will you do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You're quite mad, obviously.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be cautious. This is no ordinary madman. He has magic. I can sense it. Powerful magic.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then you ask me a question.
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have his acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Alright, ask me a question
May
then.
I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name?
Name is Alfred.
Aha. So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who sent me? Do you have anything to
Let's
trade?
see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
Trade you for the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
Gold coin. How about a book? I found something in the forest. I've changed my mind. How about a book?
A book, eh? What sort of book?
How about this book on Elven history?
Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda, May I? Oh, yes, I think I might.
Oh, we got the acorn. We're there to
Where
kill
were
it.
you born?
Orzammar.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Did you live in the steppe?
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Well, then ask another
May
one.
I? Oh yes, I think I might. Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
Can't you tell? Yes, I do. No, of course not.
If I could tell, I wouldn't have to ask you now, would I? Do you have the knowledge or not?
No.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. But wait, what if you are lying? Ah, you thought to scamper away without suspicion, did you? Well, I'm on to you. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask.
What's this dude's
Ask
problem?
away, I dare you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
Who are they? I have no idea what you're talking about. That's a lot of questions. You better have some answers.
Ah! Damnation! Caught by my own rules. Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. Ha! I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. Ha! I've won. They will never find me. Never.
I found you.
So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer.
I still want to know who they are. Should have asked
go.
that question, really.
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. What is your relationship with your father?
You're kind of sick. I'm not going to tell you anything about my father. My father acts in my from Warsamar, if you must know. My father and I get along fine. My father is dead.
Interesting. Most interesting. So that means that you did indeed have a father. I knew I would trip you up sooner or later. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away. I dare you.
What can you tell me about the
Too
forest?
many spirits, that's the problem of this forest. And all the curses and the angry wolfmen who howl enough to drive you to madness. And you yell at them, but they run and hide deep within the center of the forest, and the trees protect them. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all, easily fooled if you know how.
You know how, don't you?
Oh my, no, that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead?
Turn the pestering oak into firework, got it. Are you talking about the rhyming oak?
You know of it? Good, that makes this much easier. Yes, that's the one.
I'm not going to kill some oak tree because you asked me to.
It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now. May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Have you ever seen the Grand Cathedral of Veilguard?
In Inquisition, yes, but not here. Would you... Why would you even want to know that?
Drat. I've always wondered what it looked like. Oh, well, it was worth a question. Your turn.
Yeah, I want to trade for...
Oh, yes.
Because he said he had
Yes.
a book as well, didn't
I
he?
still have that old helmet and the book.
Give me the book.
And what do you have to trade for the book?
I can't give him the scarf. Because that's for that thing.
Coin? What possible use could I have with coin? Do you see a money changer about? Well, that's your business then, isn't it? I still answered your question, and now it's my turn again. Oh, I see. You're going to report to
What
them.
happened to his
now,
arms
are you?
there?
Fine. Goodbye.
I wanted that. I wanted that book. Come on. I can't give him the scarf though, because it's a mission item and he isn't interested in money. We'll have to come back and beat him down later. Oh, it's a big ass over here again. Someone help me. I'm being punched, but it's not doing that much damage anymore. Pile of bones. Rubble. Pile of bones. Gravestone. The air seemed unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of warding are carved into the surface. Disturb the wards?
As you say.
He was quite tough skeletons, to be fair. Oh, there is a revenant. Liliana, run. Heavy plate, juggernaut plate boots. So yeah, I remember the gravestone. Something to do with the gravestone and there being a revenant, but it was this one instead. Unless they all do it.
I'm here.
Well, Liliana was just going to stand there and tank the revenant. Let's go this way. Another death route. I said it's got a bear. 3 bears.
You should run while you can.
As you say.
I think we might be a bit over leveled for this part again. This is where we fought trees, and then we went that way, didn't we? So let's go.
It has begun.
Bethal's Blessing. It's 8. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong way. That's the one I currently got. So it's not very good. Yes, we just gotta go down this bit now. So that way? What's foggy?
Wait. We are back at the beginning of the path. The forest, it seems, does not wish us to reach wherever the path leads. How protective.
Ah, so we can't go any further that way until we've got something to help us bypass it. But we go this way. I want to hand the acorn back to the bloke. And we should also be able to do something about that glaive. Think we got to disturb the runes on that one as well, or gotta do something. Here you go, bro. Got your acorn.
My
That's what I had to do with
is
the book.
still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. This cannot pass without reward. I shall give what little I can afford. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Yay! So we've now got the ability to walk around the forest without being attacked by the trees, I think. Or that might be what we need to get past the little blockage that we had there, what turned us back on ourselves. Oh yeah. More werewolves.
Shall be done. Shall be done. It is begun.
Plenty of werewolf parts. Again. Yeah, I thought we cleared them out, but they just keep regenerating. Where was that grave? There. Tombstone of a Tevinter general. The epitaph makes it clear that his spirit was left to guard over something.
Careful, I think they've seen us.
Oh, there he is. We've got to help Alistair with that revenant. The revenants are normally like real tough, but look, I'm just annihilating it.
Here comes trouble!
Skill won the day.
Heavy plate Dragonaut hammer, yeah. Normally revenants are disgusting to fight, but I say I might be like slightly overpowered at this point because I'm just annihilating it without taking any damage at all, really. What's the Juggernaut armor then? 315. 1 armor, spirit, and mental resistance. What's Alistair wearing? He's got +1 to all attributes on that one. Huh? 6 defense, 5 cold, electric, and nature resistance. Slightly more fatigue and... Two dexterity. Ooh. No. Same armor, same fatigue, but it gives 2 dexterity. So she gets a lot of nature. Is it? I'm gonna put that on her instead for now. Make her look a bit cooler. We're almost full again. We've got plenty of things to sell back at the Dalish camp. Might just go beat down on that old bloke now and get my stuff. Because I don't know if that was what I was supposed to do with the Elvish book. Can't even remember where he was. Is where? Yeah, he was over here, wasn't he? Essentially gone the long way around, but... Well... Bunch of blood mages.
You are not welcome here.
I'm here on behalf of the Mages Collective.
Doing the Templars' dirty work for them, eh? Templars or mages, it means nothing to us. There is dark power here.
Where's his face gone?
You won't stand in our way.
Where's all their faces gone?
You cannot win! Let's make this quick!
Stupid misdirection hexes.
Enough!
None of them had any faces. Here, someone dug a hole beneath the stump, leading to a tiny and filthy cave of sorts. Obviously, the hermit sleeps in there. There also appears to be a small cubby hole within the body of the trunk itself, is filled with mud, twigs, and other debris.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
Try to enter. Reach into the cubby hole. Try to squeeze in the small bar. It's too small even for a child to fit into. How the hermit enters is a mystery.
What's this now? You again? Why don't you go away?
I don't know if I should kill him or
I
not.
see. You're
Probably rob him again.
Nah! Don't you have any manners whatsoever? Were you raised by a rodent?
You'll be rain mud, stab your hand bravely as you yank your prize it.
You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Oops. Robes. Do I get my book back? Staff of the Imperial Order. Sounds quite fancy. 3 Spire nature, chance to stern. I mean, it's okay. Black hand braces. 10 spirit and damage resistance. Four magic, lucky, 10 spell resistance, reduced hostility, 10 health. Blood Battle Mage's Hood. 10 healing effects received, 10 mental resistance. Two magic, 10 spirit resistance. So it can increase her magic a bit more. But then she'd lose 1 willpower, 1 constitution. What am I currently wearing there? Yeah, I'm wearing something way better. Alistair, what are you wearing? 1 willpower, 1 constitution, cunning, willpower, 8 spirit resisted. Fire damage and resistance seems a bit stupid, so you can have that one instead there. Right. That's the hermit dealt with. Don't know if I got my book back or whether I got the book I needed to buy off him or what, but screw it. We should be able to now go this way. Without being affected by the weird magic spell thing. Yeah, there you go. It allows us to pass.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
You don't actually expect me to leave, do you? I'm not going anywhere with it with a Fang's heart. Why don't you let me try and settle the dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
What did you call the Dalish treacherous? You attacked them, and what will you do to stop me? What is Witherfang to you exactly? I have no intention of harming Wither, I don't want to talk.
And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
No, I didn't want to fight.
It's your
Okay,
time to
done with you
die.
now.
I got bitch slapped by a dog. For the
I
gravestone?
shall do it.
Onyx Demon Statuette. That means I'm full up now, doesn't it? Ugh. Right, that means I'm gonna have to go back to camp, sell some stuff, and sort out my inventory a little bit. So I'll bring you back when I get back to the exact same spot. So I was in the process of sorting out all my inventory. You know, we were in the Brecilian forest, or however you pronounce it. Brecilian forest. I'm just gonna say that. We were here, so I traveled back to camp to sort out my inventory. So as you can see, I've cleared nearly half of it, essentially. Got rid of all the weapons I didn't want. Kept all the armor pieces that interested me, but got rid of all the others. The rings and necklaces and that. I handed them all out to party members who didn't have anything and sold all the crap that I didn't want. And that's pretty much all I had to do to clear the space. Gifts-wise, I didn't hand out very many. Only one, just to bump up a little bit of affinity with Win. But the rest of them, well, most of them are plot items, so I wanted to do that on the camera. But if we look at the map, we were here. I was in the way, fast traveling back to so we can carry on going through. But we bumped into a random encounter with these villagers, and they were all stood around rambling about something about an axe in the thing. So, never said it before, or not that I can remember, so I was, wanted to make sure... What?
Maker be praised. He is the one you prophesied. You are destined to be the ruler of all Thedas. Hail to the king! Hail! What? Pulling some half-drunk logger's axe from a tree is no basis for a system of government. But the good sir has such a regal manner. What? How do you mean? For one thing, he hasn't got dung all over him. Ah, that's a fair point.
I have no idea what's going on here. As I say, I can't remember this interaction at all in the game. But yeah, it was just a random encounter. Bumped into these lot and they started saying about an axe in a tree and am I the one who's prophesized to get it? And then all I did was click on it. And now apparently I deserve to be the ruler of Thedas. 3 damage, messy kills, lucky, reduced hostility, critical backstab damage, damage versus dragons. But it's just straight up crap compared to what I'm using. Oh well, at least we can rule Thedas now. I can't talk to any of them. Oh, I can talk to that. No, can't talk to any of them. Can I rob him? I can rob him.
I shall. It's done.
None of them have anything to steal either, so it's not even that interesting. Oh well, that was a weird encounter. Anyway, let's move on. If I can find my way out of here.
As you say.
And how do we get out of here? Oh, this way.
It has begun.
Just leave him staring at staring at a log on the floor. We could actually go back and hand in the iron bark that we picked up as well for the breastplate. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that, actually. We can give the scarf, give the iron bark. Who was the guy who... He was sat down somewhere, wasn't he? English Hunter's Child. English Nurse. Who was the guy who asked me to... Pile of
Shall be done.
scrolls.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something? Truly. Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow, or perhaps a breastplate?
The breastplate sounds good, or the bow sounds good. Probably should have saved it and see which one's best, but... let's get the bow, and then I'll reload it afterwards if it turns out to be terrible.
Manuvinin, I will craft it myself. Watch if you prefer. It will not take long. And I've reformed the wood to my will. A Dalish longbow for you. May it serve you well.
Wolf Killer. Three damage, reduced aim time, ranged critical damage, damage versus undead, 4 attack, 8 damage versus beasts. It only has... it's terrible compared to what I'm currently using, which I should have guessed really, considering I think this is one of the first places you're supposed to come. But it wouldn't be a bad bow if you started with the elves early on in the game. I'm going to reload it and see what the breastplate is now. But let's find out how good the breastplate is instead of the bow.
I'll craft it myself. Watch if you prefer, it will not take long. And I've reformed the wood to my will. A Dalish breastplate for you. May it serve you well.
Arathorn's armor. Six armor, nature resistance, mana, stamina, health, and physical resistance. That's actually pretty good. 9 and 8 fatigue. But she can't actually wear it because she doesn't have enough strength. She does have a level up. If I put all 3 on there, is that going to be enough? How much have you currently got? You've got no boost to strength at all, so how much strength does it require? 24. So even if I gave her these 3 points in strength, she still won't be able to wear it. It's a shame. But it is good armor, so maybe we could use it a bit later on. See if we could like boost up her strength a little bit somehow. And the other guy is over here somewhere. There he is. We have to hand him the scar.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
Dick.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
You gave me her scarf. See for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She died from the curse. Sathrin told you the truth. She was a werewolf, just as you suspected. It was horrible.
The Keeper told me the truth? Are you certain?
Of course I am. You doubt me? You must know she was a werewolf. Absolutely. She sends her love of you as well.
Oh. I see. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
Bye. This amulet better be good, mate. Morrigan disappears. Of course she disappears. Why would she not? Spell resistance, 2 rate. Oh my god, that's awful. Bro, come on. Deegan. Are you important for some reason? Your
Greetings
name?
again, my friend.
Oh,
I should
that's the
thank
guy
you
we saved.
again for your help. I don't want your efforts to go unrewarded. Here is the gem I traded for when I was amongst the outsiders. I thought to make a necklace out of it for my bride, but I want you to have it. I know it is of worth.
Not necessary. Keep it as this. Thank you. It's most kind.
Then take it with the blessings of the gods, I hope. And now, I am afraid I must rest. The keeper says I am not yet fully recovered, after all. I wish you well, my friend.
See you on the front lines in the Blight. We got a sapphire we can hand in at camp. That looks like the set of vials that we can make a revenant from. Here we go. Mage's treasure. You've recovered 2 of the hidden items at the Winter Mage. 2 remain. Oh, that's the gravestone. Let's go then. Back into the woods. Ugh. My Bari dominance is active. You know, werewolves. There's a pile of them. There's loads of them everywhere. Leaving no trace that we've ever been here. Just a pile of dead bodies. Which is the quickest way? Down here. And then that way, so... Yeah, no, my mind went blank for a moment there. Don't know why I was just stood there staring at the wall. Around here. And then this way. There's the gravestone.
It has begun.
Disturb them. Pile on the Revenant first, get rid of him. Hey, they might not be anywhere near as strong as I was anticipating at this point, but they could still take down Morrigan and Liliana. So it's best to get rid of them first. Tevinter Shield and Dragonaut Gloves. And... Ash Warrior's Axe. Splint Mail.
Let us be on our way.
What's the gloves then? How good are they? Fire, cold, electricity, nature, and armor penetration. Bet the set together, you get quite a lot of resistance. Ooh. Hello?
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
Looks like he was trying to give me a long-distance kiss
I think this is it. Werewolf City. Kind of flea heaven, isn't it?
Tread lightly in the heart of the forest, for past wrongs are remembered and mourned.
Yes, fantastic. Oh, absolutely. Be careful. Dragons were once worshipped by ancient Tevinter and existed in number until something. Ruins upper level.
It has begun.
See a pile of bones already. That looks like a fake wall.
Is this an elven place? Did the elves live underground, just like the dwarves?
The ruins certainly look Tevinter, but are filled with elven trappings. How very odd.
Do you think it's safe to be in here? I thought I heard a wall crumbling off in the distance.
So, that's going to do it for this episode. I just want to take a quick second to say a massive thank you for those of you who are watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please consider smashing that like button or dropping a sub. You don't have to, of course, it's entirely up to you, but it is free and it just helps my channel grow a little bit more. Most of all, though, I just want to say again a massive thank you for those of you who are watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.